last goodbyes. Sorry I couldn't cut it, babe, but I really didn't try. Got myself a nickname, the road straight dead ahead.
Hello and welcome back to Gold Squadron Podcast. I am your host, William Hegwood, and today we are watching some live X-Wing the Miniatures game from the Richmond Open. This matchup between Bradley Smith and Josh Benjamin. Bradley flying a Republic, ooh boy, a Rebel list with 3 X-Wings and an A-Wing versus Josh and his Empire with Darth Vader, Defender, and 2 I-6 Interceptors. 666. We need to ask ya to choose a champion. Bet 1 all for Bradley Smith. Bet 2 all for Josh Benjamin. Will Darth Vader, Defender pull it out, or will the Proton Torpedo Rebels find their we'll say exhaust sports and leave it at that. Now, we are playing Salvage Mission, which I need to take a look at. The scenarios have changed significantly with the last points update about a week ago, previously, the previous Friday. As a note, now, biggest difference, huge difference, in my opinion, is scoring is only starting on the second round of the game. So you can't do any scenario actions, and you cannot score any scenario points at the end of the first round. In addition to that, Salvage Mission has been updated to where now you can only, or excuse me, let's rephrase that. Let's just read the updated tow action. I'll tell you what the new things are. When a ship performs a tow action, choose a supply cache at range 0 to 1. Those are the 5 objectives we have out on the table. Remove the chosen supply cache from the play area and place it on the ship's card. A ship can only have 1 supply cache on its card. Then, place one of your player markers next to the ship's miniature to show that it is towing a supply cache. If there are no supply caches in range, the action fails. Now, for the new, that's all old information. We've become accustomed to that with the old tow action. But now, after a ship performs a tow action, it removes any cloak tokens it has. No more flying around invisible, hiding those objectives inside of your cloaks. Also, at the end of a ship's activation, a ship may choose to jettison its supply cache. If it does, remove the cache from the ship's card and then the opposing player places it in the play area at range 1 of that ship. Remember, anytime you drop a cache, your opponent gets to place it. Now, for the big changes here for this scenario, while a ship is towing a supply cache, it cannot perform barrel rolls, boosts, cloaks, slams, or gain cloak tokens. So, you are extremely limited in your action selection, but now your dial is wide open. No longer is there a limitation on advanced maneuvers. So your limitation is on the actions you can take, which I think is a perfect solution to the what I would call tow and run strategy. Grab up as many crates as you can, run away with them for as long as possible, and try to, engage with the rest of your ships. No longer is that an option to be able to boost and barrel roll or even, well, you could never slam technically, but moving on though, some more old rules. But a reminder, when a ship that is towing a supply cache suffers a crit or is destroyed, the supply cache is jettisoned. And you have to remove the supply cache, and the other opponent, or the other player, places it as per the usual. And also, let's see, when a ship is towing a supply cache, it's placed in reserves. This is jettisoned, so you can't as well hide the cache anywhere that it couldn't be just shot at. So, pretty standard stuff there. I really like the changes here in this scenario because the no advanced maneuvers, most ships only have advanced maneuvers, which are K turns. Those K turns would be the maneuver that helped you get back into the fight. Am I crazy? Hold on one second. Well, there you go. I got so distracted talking about the scenario actions, I didn't see them set dials for the second round. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I got you, Fast Walker. Don't worry. Don't worry. We haven't rolled red dice just yet. Open that betting for just a little bit here. But I'm gonna clear off the logo though. So, because it is round 2, I can clearly see that someone was standing in the way of my scoreboard, so I couldn't quite tell. But that's allowed them to pick up these caches. Now, as far as the strengths here, we do have a lot of crit generation between Darth Vader's Malice, and we also have the proton torpedoes coming in from the Rebellion. So we'll see what the first attack is here. Hit, crit. Come get some, Vader says. Not even going to bother spending the Force to modify. Oh boy. Button just closed after that defensive roll. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Terminator. Just missed it, man. I apologize. So that's going to be a brutal crit coming down there onto Thane. The black X-Wing looks like a ship. Disabled power regulator. Oh boy. So not only puts the crit through, also ionizes. Oh, it looks like a structural damage. Structural damage you roll. Oh, I guess so, yeah. Okay, not so bad. I'm the wedge now. Ooh, 5 dice trick shot here. Gonna spend the lock here from wedge, and he gets one other crit. So it's gonna get hit. Crit. Vader's got that evade. No problem. Yeah, he rolled 4 dice. And wedge for the evade. There it is. Whew. Almost wedge. Ooh, man, that trick shot torps is spooky. Not sure I ever want to fight that. Never want to see that across the table from me. So we'll see what else we got here. Nothing from Thane. And looks like Luke. Oh man, Bradley loves shooting obstructed shots. He's got trick shot and shattering shot for this proton torpedo. Oh boy. Hold on to your dice here. So, no trick shot, huh? Oh, he's shooting primary, that's why. Vader scoffs at it with the 5 agility there coming through. Now Luke did burn both of his force for a shattering shot. The William Shatner special. So basically spent a force to add an eyeball, then spent a second force to convert that eyeball. Very good there. And it looks like no other shots for the round. So each player then picked up one crate. Luke picked up one, and Vader picked up one of the caches. Excuse me. Not a crate. A cache. So, yeah, Josh. Now he did have the obstruction there and long range. So pretty valuable. Oh, Arvel has the other cache. Thank you. I was like, 1, 2. There you go. So Bradley there. Wow. What do I say? Wow, the attacks were unfortunate. Does have a lead so far right now. Now we'll have to contest against Sienna Ree and Darth Vader here. Darth Vader will be slowed down. No booster barrel rolls. So taking only focus and lock actions from here on out until he drops that cache. And Wedge is sitting on the other side of that asteroid, just waiting for him to do that 4K or 5 forward. We'll see Luke take the middle of the board. Might be able to set up some sort of attack vector as well. Potentially a hard 2 to the right. And see what they can do as well. To see what he can do as well. Yeah, I assume Thane here has to be going in for some sort of blocking position. Deny the evade from Vader. Force him to be stressed. So he has to either go straight or continue to be stressed. Neither one is good for the old Vader. I have to assume Vader is launching out real fast. But gonna be hard to say without a reposition. Is going to be difficult to find somewhere advantageous, in my opinion. We'll see how that pays out for him. I do think Arvel, who's got vector cannons, elusive, and Daredevil. Arvel, we haven't seen in a while. He's kind of in a weird points place, just because Hobby was just so good at 3 points, kind of overshadowed all other A-Wings. So, Didn't really see him, but now he's back. Being able to modify those rain zero attacks when he boosts into people. Does have that Daredevil to guarantee it. Then, of course, the vectored cannons. He can do system phase boost. Now, that boost is red, so he can't system phase Daredevil. Still provides him a lot of utility. It's an amazing little A-wing out there. Turns out, vectored cannon A-wings still so good at objective play. Super fast. And see, we're going to see here a bump. And let's take the focus. Boom. So you got the cash and is on the flank. 3 points. Doing great work over there. Dave, is that you? Oh, you are that Dave. Good to have you. Thank you for continuing your subscription with Prime. If you want to check out, get yourself some free subscriptions. Check out this aging video, but still a video nonetheless to get information on those free subscriptions. Of course, if you don't want to subscribe through Twitch but want to support us in other ways, of course, check out that patreon.com/Gold Squadron. You can get quarterly gifts that we send out. They are normally all tarts, but occasionally tokens and some other paraphernalia you could use for the old X-Wing. Yeah, okay, so we see Luke here setting up for a trick shot, shattering shot. If Defender Vader stays on that side of the obstacle. And I think here Thane is attempting to block a 3 bank from Vader. Oof, but no locks here for Thane. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Oh no! Soontir fell. Nicks that asteroid by the slimmest of margins. See Chris going out there checking it out. Yeah. He's gonna angle it in just right. Ooh, and I think he's calling it as a move through. So he will take the automatic damage. Roll for another one. Oh no! 2 damage right away. Boom, boom. Oh. Soontir, you dared to play in the rocks. And Chris reminded him that with a move through, you can perform your action step. So let's see if he's going to no focus boost there. Maybe get away from Marvel. Must not be worried about it. All right. Yeah, we see Vader taking off, trying to avoid any block from Thane. And yep, just tokens up. Yeah, tokens getting a little outrageous around here. So, putting it back in there into the side. Lord of Britannia, thank you for joining us. All right, we see Sienna has lined up that Predator bullseye, so nowhere you need to be, though. Wedge here, gonna slam down that lock action, ready for the proton torpedo. Now I think that Luke's lock is on Sienna. We could see that proton torpedo shattering trick shot here. Oh boy. Hit, crit, single die. 2 crits coming into Thane. Direct, and he is removed. Which is going to stress Sienna? Oh, that's right, Sienna. Sienna and Thane. Oh, what a match. I believe they were pretty close in the comics. No, Sienna is a 5. Their orange numbers are their initiative. Sienna is a 5-point ship at initiative 6. The colors are definitely right. But after you perform an attack, if the defender was destroyed, gain 1 stress token. Oh boy. So let's see here, just measuring here, trying to see. Oh, yeah. Just checked on it. Thane Carvel designated AV 547 in the Imperial Navy. Blah, 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 blah. Was annexed by the Empire 11 years before the Battle of Yavin. He pursued his childhood dream of becoming a pilot with his best friend, Sienna Rhee. Oh boy. So she just straight murdered her childhood best friend. Gonna get stressed for it. That is super sad to see. Ooh boy. Hit, eyeball. And we're just going to spend the lock here. No conversion, but gets the crit to guarantee the crate off, or the cash popped. So Defender Vader's going to lose 2 shields. And drop his cachet. I mean, I don't know if the Wikipedia got into that, but I believe it's implied. Gravinius. Man, that is epic. I can't believe Sienna killed Thane. I mean, he did turn to the rebellion. The Empire doesn't like that. There's some real thematic happening here. All right. Here's the trick shot torp. He can spend his single force to add an eyeball with shattering shot, and then spend the lock to reroll both of those eyeball results. So he's going to save the force here and got the 5th attack. Oh no, he just did it with the eyeball. There it is. So spends his force because Soontir shot at him. That's right. He recovered the force. That's hit, crit. And Sienna is going to take 3 after the shield and perish. Whew. That is some brutal action coming in. You know what we need? That's a pop. Thane and Sienna going down. Destroyed. 2 hits. Oh no! 1 more damage on Soontir fell. And he has died. Wow. Well, that's okay. You still got Darth Vader ready for that 4K. And Wedge is out of proton torps. Oh, yeah, second game lined up. I might be able to move the camera, I guess. Position it to a different table. But we'll see. I got faith in Darth Vader Defender to pull this victory out. He's only got to destroy just a couple ships here. But not before 2 points are awarded for the rebellion. Menace in sobriety. Remember, they did change those rules as an update, so they removed the part about advanced maneuvers and have replaced it with a ship towing a supply cache cannot barrel roll, boost, cloak, slam, or gain cloak tokens, which I think is for the best. Really disincentivizing the tow and run strategy, which I believe that, you know, because I think everyone's been there. You picked up a cache, the fight's going a different direction, and your options are leave or drop your cache to turn around. And you might as well just leave at that point. Lord of Britannia, yeah, we did see a 6-hit proton torpedo. That's the most brutal thing I've ever seen. Baffle. It was brutal. It was brutal. But do want to thank everybody for joining in. We'll have a short lunch after the official time has expired at the end of this round. Approximately 45 minutes remaining. 6 dice, how? Oh, we'll show you. Shatter and shot. To spend a force to add a blank, and then basically spend 2 force to add, just straight up add a hit. And trick shot. Whew. Now, big props to Bradley, who correctly identified the target for his lock in that situation. And unfortunately, Sienna Rhee was not able to identify that big obstacle shot coming through after maneuvering. So, did not pay off for the interceptors. Hard to be an interceptor when you got the proton torps. Actually, I just realized everything I said is countered by the fact that Luke didn't make a choice. He's got R3. He just locked Vader and Sienna. When in doubt, lock both. I was wondering why there was an extra lock out there somehow. And that makes sense. There you go. Menace in sobriety caught it as well. PBR Panda, thanks for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. We got some more giveaways at the end of this round. Of course, a t-shirt provided by the Grand Admirals. We just got some new Grand Admirals, a little shift there, which we will commemorate with updated end card videos. So check out the YouTube videos we're posting to see those shout outs to the Grand Admirals. And that as well, I believe we are 4 subs away from giving away those worlds. I don't know if there was Worlds dice, so I'll have to double check on that. But it is 2017 and 2018 dice. A couple pairs as well. Those are official dice from the old FFG. Big shout out to them. Shout out to our Grand Admirals, who not only are bringing you guys t-shirts every round, but we're able to locate those dice for giveaways as well. I do have a camera. Nickel City. I'm picking it up when I trade off this equipment. Gonna be getting some cool stuff for the Wednesday streams. We of course stream every Wednesday for me and James. Either just a general talk. We just built lists last week, but normally play on Tabletop Simulator. Of course, the podcast on Mondays. And you can be checking out tournaments that we're running upcoming through our Galactic Championship Series. They'll be starting in June. So stay tuned for more information about that. Baffle. I gotta talk about these attacks, but thank you, Baffle. Drop in 5 gifted subs. If you got a gifted sub from them, be sure to let them know that you appreciate it. Maybe, pay it forward. Thank you, Nick and Doug here. We're getting that dice giveaway. But oh boy, a Vader Defender here. Gonna juke. And elusive here onto Wedge. He's gonna be throwing in a fuel leak. Which was not a pilot crit, but it is pretty nasty out there with Malice. Let's take a look at Malice here. While you perform an attack, you can spend 1 force to change an eyeball or hit result to a crit. If you do, after the attack, if the defender was dealt 1 or more pilot or crew, you're a huge ship. Damage cards recover 2 force. So that was a ship crit. So we didn't see any force recovery there. But still a massive blow here to Darth Vader Defender. Gonna be in pursuit though. Time is ticking. Arvel and Luke doing the classic tow and run strategy. They did their job. They killed the ship each. Time to do a little victory lap with those caches. It's left up to the Darth Vader Defender to catch up to him. Thank you, Sir, for 20. I have not had a chance to update that Nightbot, so thank you for putting that up for us. Check out the lists. Sad to see no Separatist or Resistance. I was hoping someone would be bringing that 7-ship Resistance squad you can make. Let me see it in play. I want to fly it. I want to see how other people fly it. It's pretty exciting. One of the few factions who are allowed a 7-ship list. So, back to the action here. Arvel says goodbye. And Luke also running. Finishing out the round. He's not going to boost, huh? Oh, he can't boost. Obviously. Wow. Well, you just read the rules not once, but twice this game, and still already forgot. Wow. We're going to see a boost here from Wedge, trying to get out of Vader Defender here. Yeah, Fishesborn, man. Those 7 foes were pretty good. It has inspired me to look into 7 TIE fighters. It might be my Kyber list. I probably need to submit that tonight. I'll do it after watching Obi-Wan with a couple of the attendees around here. If you've seen Obi-Wan, keep your spoilers to yourself. People don't have as much free time. I watched it pretty much at like 2 a.m. whenever it came out. As you do. Alright. Invaders got to chase down one of these ships. But I don't think he's going to have the range. Oh, no. Had he gotten the range there, he could have then moved and popped the crate off of Arvel potentially to at least stop the caches from being scored. But 2 more points to Bradley here as we enter in. The rounds are going pretty fast, so we're going into round 6. Oh, Menace, I hope you're doing better, or whoever you're visiting in the hospital is doing better. Unless you work in a hospital. Then I hope everybody at your hospital is doing better. Alright, Arvel's confirming the win here. Luke's trying to do some ducking and dodging. He's doing a town roll. Says, you want to fight me, Dad? I wouldn't want to fight me either. Alright, you know it. There's coming in. But Luke is but a distraction here. As Arvel will be able to... Oh, he moved the cache with him. That ain't right. That ain't yours. But it's okay. Let's rewind down here. He's just going to come in and shoot this Luke as hard as possible. Let me be heading to lunch. Oh yeah, he's pointing at the cache that he moved. Yeah, I like this list from Bradley, but I feel like I would want to get a coordinator in there. Something like Finn, but you wouldn't be able to run Thane then. I'm not sure Rebels have a 3-point coordinator. I doubt it. Oh, Kraken. Why don't you just sneak Kraken in there? Help out Thane. That could be useful. Oh boy. Hit, crit. Luke spins the force. Just loses a couple shields. No big deal. Oh, he already lost his shield. That's right. You're gonna take a damage card. And pop his crate. Yeah, so he spends the lock. Is ioned. That was the crit. Vader ends up taking no damage there. And with Arvel still towing that crate, this game is going to be over 20-6. Congratulations, Bradley Smith. Excellent flying there for the Rebellion. Wins this round 2 of the Richmond Open.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.